holding, right? Transparency in Workbench render engine. How that is, folks? So apparently there would be a few ways to do. I'm not gonna process all that. Some are very awkward and like insufficient and limited and just very circumstantial, so they are not good solutions usually. And so here you see that I have this on. This is an EV, right? So I have some glass materials that, of course, because it's EV, we got some shading effects. So we get the problem is that if I go to Workbench, if I didn't have my setup for the for transparency for Workbench, I wouldn't be seeing through. So this can be extremely frustrating. And how to solve this, because there's no option here. There is the color texture don't respond. We cannot combine shader nodes. So how to do this? If we bake, well, turns out that we can. So let's go on EV, let's go on the shading, and here for some reason I need to find myself. Okay, something in the workstation was wrong. Okay, so here we go. Let's get to here. So it turns out that if I go in the material of the glass, which I need to get these things selected. Okay, this material here, which is glass outer space, but I made the same technique for glass inner space. So basically what it is, let's centralize that. This is world, this is not what I want. So object, so here you see glass inner space, outer space, this one, and okay, here you see there's a texture image that is not even connected, because this is for the EV and this is for the Workbench. You just need a floating texture selected, or the last to be selected. I don't really understand how that works. It's bizarre, but this got tagged for Workbench, and so it will be seen on Workbench. And because there's not a color map image texture here in this material, so only this one will apply. So if I don't have this thing, I've saved the material especially for that. Here we don't see very well. Yes, so this can be even confusing. So let's, if I go back here and I delete this stuff, so I've got to save here just in case. You see that, oh no, no glasses, nothing, no transparency, whatever, nothing, we are doomed. So maybe we could achieve with some, but then everything, X-ray, everything turns transparent, so it is not nice, right? So we cannot apply this localized. But yeah, I said that I wasn't going to show other ways that exist, but because I don't even know if there might not be too many anyways. And so one way is then just to get, let's do this here, let's pick the material, this one, let's add a node here. It's a image texture, and I'm gonna create a new image texture called like that, we want the alpha channel. So the color, it doesn't matter, I think now, blank, yeah, this can be done. And then we want to, yeah, click this, and you see turn off the alpha to 0 maximum. Let's try this just because it's a different, but I think this will just give an opaque, slightly opaque. So new image, and there we see that, well, doesn't seem to have worked very well, right? Okay, so let's do it again. So you see, as soon as I delete, it disappears. So image texture, so new alpha, it's already like that, and alpha like that, 0, and now you see we see full transparency. I don't know how to change that color back. Now this is where maybe it is the image, it's the, but you see this allows us to see. Another way will be very crude, well, I'm talking about it, is that we can enable, if we have some back faces, right, then if we have the thing here or there in the render, right, we can have this back face culling, so that will see through, right? So that's, but it's not very safe, because if we need to see the glass from both sides for some reason, then you'll end up seeing the normal, the positive normal of one face from here, and the positive, right? They are just, it also doesn't work well with solidify modifier, so the thickness, yeah, it's problem of the normals, and so that will end up not have versatility. However, with this method we have versatility, and so this means that when I want to compose EV and cycles, this won't be a gigantic wall, it will be transparent, so it won't be even constitutive of the, right, there's just EV running here, yeah. So there we go, so there's how we can make glasses in this composite, so no stupid walls in front of us, now real glass, and even that already works from the so all this I've changed, so it's all glass from this technique, but it's true we still don't see the sky, right, but the stars, but that's something I'm still researching. Maybe I need some sort of HDRI stuff like that, right? I think it won't work in Workbench. I would need some image texture that would reproduce that wildly, but okay, we got the transparency already on for the Workbench, so that's just good enough for me. Something about the viewport here.